Into the Radius is sucking my soul. And I mean that in quite literally the best way possible. The last time I made a video on Into the Radius was a little around 2 months ago, not including the tips and tricks one, and I had about 8 hours of total playtime on the game. And very quickly, as soon as I started playing, I dropped it the second after. I don't really know what happened. Was the game not for me? Was it boring and repetitive? What happened? Who knows? After thinking about this for about 2 seconds, I went to Play-Bound-Works. Skip ahead a few weeks, since I am a VR YouTuber, naturally I saw this game appear on my recommended. Like, a lot more though. Every video was Into the Radius, my subscriptions were Into the Radius, oh sweet Alfred, more Into the Radius! So, fine, it seems my and Into the Radius' name were both crossed in the stars, and who am I to deny fate? So, I booted it up again. I was introducing my friend Mars to VR, and I thought I'd boot up this game again to show him how it was, and, well, to say I didn't know the rabbit hole I'd be going down would be an understatement. How the hell did this happen? Welcome to Logs of the Radius, a series I am not committed to at all, so you might only get 1 or 2 of these before I go cold turkey on them. But, you've read the title, you're probably wondering how the hell did I achieve turning literal pocket change into one of the best guns in the game. Well, let's find out. Day 1. Quick editor's note, this is day 1 of the Log series, not the actual game, because if it was, it'd be like day 20, so just thought I'd point that out to clear up any confusion. Alright, okay, bye-bye. Day 1 starts off by actually checking out the new update, the Feel at Home update, and you guessed it, it changes how the home looks. I can tell specifically that the lighting looks so much better. I mean, I can actually see what's inside my home now. It looks really nice, but aside from that, my big goal at the moment is to reach this place, Zarya. So far, I'm 3 maps into the game, although I've barely explored the factory, which I should really get on. But before I get to Zarya though, there's a few things that I need though. Ammo for my AUG. Specifically, I'm trying to get a big box of those AP bullets so I don't have to worry about restocking for a good while. Secondly, I want to buy loads of injectors. I don't know exactly what awaits in Zarya, and I don't really want to find out the hard way, so it's best to be prepared. Third, any miscellaneous repairs or purchases like food, attachments, or gun/mag repairs. I have a plan on how to get this money though. I can either get money normally by scavenging the radius, picking up artifacts, collecting scraps along the way, and hopefully finding some injectors on the way to save me money or help me on my journey. So, I got what I needed and headed out. It started out normally. I was in Perfumé route scavenging and looking for any artifacts along the way. Nothing much happened on day 1, as I slept pretty quickly in a makeshift home I found in an abandoned train in Perfumé. In the short travels, I managed to get some loot and pocket change, but that's about it. Luckily, day 2 is where things start to get really interesting. Day 2, I woke up and realized there's some loot around me in the train. Not much, but I picked all of it up, and headed on my way. Our next stop is Blocky Village, where part of our first mission takes place. This current mission offers $1,000 for finding 2 heavy helixes. One is pretty easy, being in Blocky, and the other, we'll get there when we get there. After some walking, I reached the anomaly cluster that was containing one of the heavy helixes, and got to work. As I used the radar to find the helix, I soon found out the heavy helix wasn't the only artifact here. There was a regular helix as well, and another artifact. 3 whole artifacts in total. Oh, but Zach, how easy was it?
You're like right on it.
Oh my god, it's up there, isn't it?
Yep.
There's 3! Oh, nope, never mind. Alright,
Fuck is this thing?
we're going down.
Where is this shit?
Where is it?
Where the fuck is this thing?
Oh, I can't. Oh my god. Yep, we're going back.
Wow.
Oh my god, I can't go through there. I have to...
Oh,
Son of a... Alright.
oh my god.
We're speedrunning this. We're loading the
Just
game.
go.
I hate that the gas mask affected... No shot.
Don't worry about it. I think in total I reloaded saves about like 4 times here. If you look at my saves in the game, for the time you'll see them all around 17 hours, but the full playtime on Steam at the time was something like 22 hours, so I'm sorry, I'm not the best at this game, and I'm also a cheating little son of a bitch. After that, I thought of going straight to the factory to complete the Heavy Helix mission, but something on the map caught my eye. A large black complex. I think I've been there briefly for a mission or 2, but I don't think I've taken the time to fully explore it. So, I said fuck it, and went straight to it. This place was hell. Fun hell. I first started off by getting distracted from the distraction by climbing a giant crane round outside the building. I questioned the architecture and structural integrity of the crane as I climbed it, but eventually I made it to the top. Awesome.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yike. Not cool.
At least you have the reads.
Exactly.
Did I just pick the wrong save, by the way?
I think you did.
It ended up being worth the climb as I ended up getting an upgraded knife along with the grenade. There was also a mini stash I missed in the crane that included some buckshot and a camera. After somehow living a fall that made no fucking sense.
Keep the castle secret. Those who spill it will get punished. Okay.
Girl.
What?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Speedrun strats?
Yippee.
I made it into the building, and it's fucking terrifying. If I hadn't already grown my VR legs, I would have quit 5 steps in there. But alas, I pushed on. It wasn't just the dark atmosphere that was terrifying me. The sounds surrounding me were almost worse than what I couldn't see. The constant wobble of the anomaly clusters outside the complex, along with several mimics and entities I could hear lurking around, truly shook me to my core.
It might be the lore girl.
There's
I don't
something
know.
singing. There's something singing.
I think that's the lore girl, though.
It's not.
It ended up being worth it though, as I ended up finding some pretty good loot, including a rusted sawed-off with some ammo, and actual usable ammo for my Beretta. I also found out something about myself here. I suck at remembering to save, because I had to reload about 5 times, because after getting the shotgun and jumping out of the window, there was a gunner waiting just around the corner, shredding my health and killing me, and I forgot to save before I went out the window every time, which meant I reloaded to before I gathered all the loot and had to do it again, and again, and again. But eventually, I remembered, killed the mimic, and got a little bit more loot before heading out. I was shaking after this and thought, yeah, I should probably get the hell out of here and head back to my home. So, although I didn't get the other helix, I had tons of loot. I made it out with a few pistols, loads of ammo to sell, a shotgun, tons of artifacts, and more. I expected a heap of cash when I got home from all this. Hell, I might even be able to get the AP ammo box. And,
Come on. Something good. I mean, it's alright.
I expected more, but
Yeah, I also expected more. It's not bad though, honestly. How close is that to,
yeah, I thought I would get a lot more. I'm not complaining about $2,000, but I mean, that trip was hell. But hey, I can't really complain as that was $2,000 closer to our goal of what we needed. And that concludes day 2. Real quick, I want to say that day 1 and day 2 alone took an hour to record, and I had to edit all of it down. That kinda takes a lot of work. So if you could, I would be super appreciative if you could drop a like and comment on this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. But anyways, let's continue. Anyways, on day 3 I woke up and went straight back to the grind. I went over to the top of Padeba Factory and got to the work on helix hunting for a mission. I was unfamiliar with this cluster of anomalies, so I ended up taking some unnecessary damage.
I mean, you win or you lose.
You either
One
win or
of
you
the-
win. That's a grind set right there. You either win or you win.
Although eventually I got it, and I don't even know what happened, but I'm going to play you a clip of what happened right after. Slight volume warning.
Ow. What the hell? Oh my god. I can't. What the?
Anyways, after that predicament, I realized the tide was coming. Luckily, I was built different and went to sleep anyways during it like a king. In reality, though, I was shitting my pants and preparing for the worst, I had no idea what was about to happen. Day 4, I woke up to face the wrath of the tide, but luckily ended up actually saving a whole 5 minutes because of the tide. It spawned me at the bottom of Patebo, which is actually where I was trying to head anyways, so I can't complain. Anyways, I got distracted and looted a building that was close to me.
What the fuck are you doing?
Nothing.
I ended up with some good ass loot, including an Uzi, which I would sell for money later, and headed out shortly after. I started making my way back home, and halfway through broke and entered into a modern $2,000 New York apartment in Balaki Village. Day 5, I made a straight beeline to home, and realized I just wasted the past 2 days helix searching.
Mars.
What? What?
Where's the helix? Oh, I see the green glow.
I was gonna say, there's a weird
Oh, I
little
see
green
it. Oh my
outlook, yeah.
god. Starting to get worried.
So, I don't see a helix. Maybe that's what you took out?
No, but there were 2. What?
So, apparently, I don't know how to read, because on the mission statement it clearly said it must be done before the tide, and silly me got caught up in the tide, so when I got home, I put on my backpack and realized, to my dismay, both heavy helixes were gone. Awesome. That means the past 2 days were just worthless. But none of that mattered, because 2 seconds after, I had a urethra moment.
Well,
dude.
one does in real life.
I think what we need to do. This is what I'm thinking. I've been thinking what to do with this video, because it can't just be logged in the race. That's not gonna get views. We have to get a goal in mind. You wanna know the goal in mind?
What?
that I think we have?
What is it?
The ultimate AUG. Every
True.
attachment. Every
Get
attachment.
every attachment
The
possible.
suppressor, the scope.
What else
I
can you
think
have
that's
on
what
it?
we
You have the
work
laser
towards.
sight. What else can you have on it?
We're about to find out. So, this is rail
Wait,
B.
just crank it. Make it the God AUG. Make it so that the AUG even has like the accuracy upgrade, the fire,
You're right.
the fire rate
You're
upgrade.
right.
Day 6 started out with me getting straight to work on the God AUG. I needed some money, of course, so I went out to do some missions. It went really smooth for a while. I got half of what I needed from Balaki, and now I just needed some from Podeba. So as I was on my way, I had a revelation. Going to Podeba factory through Zarya would be easier than going to the route I had already planned. So I said fuck it and went through Zarya for the first time. Zarya is terrifying, even more so considering I was one shoved down the stairs away from sudden death. So that mixed with the fear of the unknown, not a good mix. When I tell you I was panicking on my way, I mean it. I was literally Noodle from the El Mañana video when I was dodging entire gallons of bullets.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a slide. That's a slide.
Oh my god.
I heard the terror.
But eventually, my luck ran out.
I don't know. No! Hit me. You can't. Yes, you can.
Oh, never mind. Hit you. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Go! No!
Soft bullet on the ladder.
God, dude, this is gonna be tough. I didn't even get to the ladder that time. I'm out of ammo! No! You're joking!
Did you mag jump that slider because of how scared you were?
Yes! Yes,
Oh my
I
God.
did!
Wait.
Oh
Damn
my
it.
god!
Did you
Oh my
drop the vest?
god!
There I was, literal feet away from where I needed to be, and here I was at 1 heart having to climb a ladder while being shot at by 2 mimics. Out of pure stubbornness, however, 20 minutes and 30 reloads later, I made it to the top for a much needed rest.
Now, we're gonna do a cool little thing called changing difficulty. No, I'm on the wrong side!
What the hell? Why would they make it like that is an AK mag? That is an AK mag.
Oh my god. Alright, let's change it back to normal.
Day 7, I woke up and got back to where I left off by heading down to Podeba. Aside from the rocky start to Day 6, Day 7 was relatively peaceful. The stroll from Zarya to Podeba was oddly easy and nothing came in the way from blocking my path. So for the most part, it was a straight beeline for Podeba. Anyways, once I got there, I did what I needed to do. I got in, got my artifacts, and got out. I went back to Zarya, but when I checked my map, I noticed a funny little collection of 2 words. Pachorsk Castle. But I couldn't, could I? If we want to answer the question logically, the question is yes and no. You see, what I soon find out is that you can, in fact, go to Pachorsk Castle, but you can't actually go inside of the castle itself. But everything before it is free game, meaning I can still roam and pick up stuff left in stashes and caches that aren't in the castle itself. And that's exactly what I did. To my surprise, the black hole thing was right above me. You see, I haven't exactly been to Pachorsk Castle before, and I haven't seen any footage of it online. So this entire place was just new to me. Imagine my surprise when asking myself, why is it so red? Only to look up and see the big orb, the thing I've been looking at the whole game, be straight above me. It's surreal, and I can't wait to potentially see more of it through lore. But anyways, I scrounged up some loot that I could, and talk about a fucking haul. Not only did I end up with an AK, which I would most certainly sell for good cash, I got a Mosin. Now, personally, I don't know much about the Mosin. I'm not going to pretend like I do, but what I do know about it is that the community goes crazy for it. So, for that regard, I will keep it for later.
Sniper.
Oh my god! I'm gonna repair this. I'm gonna repair this and I'm gonna use this. Into that bloody cut this. It's the right. So I'm not even gonna sleep, but I'm going to save. This has to be the main save. Oh my god, I literally get a Mosin. I'm gonna come back for this. I don't need to be carrying this right now. I really hope I don't get story exposition yet, because I'm not ready for it. Yeah, this place is small.
Yeah.
I'm scared of what's inside it, though. Like, if I see in an... Oh, God, it's indoors. God. Okay. Dude, we're actually under it. I can't believe that. That's... wild. Can I not go in?
I don't think you can go in yet.
There's
That's
something in there.
I'm pretty sure.
I think it is locking me off, actually.
Doesn't
This guy
say.
got far.
It doesn't say.
How did he get this far? With this?
With one bullet.
Whoa. No! This is for the shotgun!
Yep, that's for the auto shotgun.
It literally is.
Oh, there's an armored man right there.
That's why it's giving. Ah, fuck you, dude. I got a good haul, anyways. I'm gonna start heading back. This is gonna be very risky because I'm gonna have to hold 2 guns in my hands.
So after this, I went back home, got my cash from missions, and completed the Godog challenge. But to be honest, I didn't really feel satisfied. Somehow I thought you could add like 5 or 6 attachments to the AUG, but in reality it was like 3. The challenge ended way too fast for me, so while it was cool having this really good AUG, it felt a little empty. And then I looked at my pistol. You know what? Fuck it. So, with my vanilla M9, I sought out for the job. But we have the Godog. It's a cool little name for it. So what do we call this? Well, there's no footage of this, but after the call, me and Mars chose the name Opium 9. OP for overpowered, and M9, well, for the M9. So, with a new goal in mind, we set out. Day 8, I woke up with bloodthirst in my mind, along with my newfound passion for maxing out my pistol.
What do you think if you had to invent Spanish words and someone came up to you with hola, what definition would you give it?
Hola.
I've been slowly working up to this specific mission, the intrusion, which awaits me in Podeba Factory. Also, yeah, I know it's called Pobeta Factory. I'ma keep it a buck. I'm not calling it that shit. This scared me, however, as not only have I never stepped foot inside the huge factory that the place was named after, which also happened to house the mission I needed to complete, I've had pretty bad experiences with this place. I've been to the factory once before, in an old video. I stepped inside for 2 minutes and was tackled by a horde of troops, and if that experience was anything to go by, this was going to be no easy feat. Alas, the Opium 9 was fresh on the mind, and although my mind was telling me no, my body was in fact telling me yeah. So, after some minor preparations, I set out. What awaited me was one of the dude, my throat's fucking dry, I gotta drink some shit. What awaited me was one of the most intense missions I've ever done. Not you. Stay away.
Why did they make them sound like little children instead of
I don't know, I think it's kind of creepier though.
It is creepier.
Give me some good. No shot. Hold on.
Get around.
Is that?
Listen, M1, get around.
That's a Mosin, dude.
Might be another one. Yep, another Mosin. Holy shit.
That's a Mosin.
It's gonna be a pistol.
Ooh. Little more than a pistol. Come on.
Man with a gun.
Oh,
that scared me.
Okay. It startled me slightly outside here.
Police officer. One of the things I hate most in the world.
I shot way more than I should have.
That's just the game fucking with you, absolutely. Are those spikes for black grass? Oh, it's black grass. Because she's in this area, right?
Couldn't tell you. And we're almost dead. No, that's bad. That's bad.
What happened?
That look at that lighting.
Oh, hell no. I can't find the bomb. R/ into the radius. Let's see. You should see 2 mission circles. One red, one green. The green circle is the location of the bomb.
Oh my god.
Turns out, I was supposed to go to this place first to actually collect the bomb. As it turns out, I need a bomb to explode the door that requires a bomb. Huh, wow, who would've known? Somehow, after the Helix incident of last episode, I still hadn't learned my lesson of fucking reading. But anyways, I got the bomb and headed back to the complex.
Is there another one? Yep. Oh, shit, nice.
Alright.
Pay though, 25k.
Alright, it's about to go off.
Okay. I reckon the boss will escape through the window. Maybe he's even done it
Now we
before.
bombed those
We're
homo.
getting
fucking
close
planes.
to the end. Oh my god. No way, is that a tiny cache? Is that a... Can I open that? Can I... Wait.
You,
Oh, wait,
yeah. Oh wait, that's what you need for the mission.
A special fireproof container for documents. And I'm gonna hope it lets me... Alright. I have to just carry it. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
What is that thing on the chair?
Huh? It doesn't matter. We'll figure out in a second. Alright. Another
Another
Mosin.
Mosin.
Oh, what is this?
That's a mag for the AK.
Oh,
You-
okay. I guess I'll keep this then? Yeah. Might throw it away later, but... It'd be so cool
You can
if
just
I could...
slap them on the gun.
Oh yeah, that's something I can sell. With the help of my therapist Mars, I was able to persevere and deny all odds and get what I needed. And, hey, look at that. We have a dilemma on our hands. The item required to finish the mission is a big briefcase which cannot be put in your backpack. Awesome, that's really convenient. So for my backpack, gun slot is full, and I want to pick up this rusty gun for a chump change at home. I'm faced with two options, either have a leisurely stroll back with a free hand, or carry an extra gun and awkwardly shimmy my way back home with no error for mess up. What do you think I did? Luckily, before the trek back, the Radius devs were kind enough to bless me with a free homeless shelter outside, which I used to go to sleep. This is such a home sweet home moment, dude. Oh my god! Oh, this feels amazing. You have no idea how good this feels. Oh my god. Day 9, I scrambled my bruised ass home with little injuries, luckily. Pecho! Where have you been? Where have you been?
Betcha.
Despite how hard I thought it would be to get out, I managed to duck and weave any entity that came my way. So I made it home, cleaned up the gun, and sold it, and got the intrusion complete. This so happened to be enough for me to max out my pistol. I had a scope, laser, and something else I forgot about while writing the script. So, with that mission out of the way, we now have 2 guns completely maxed out. Things are looking pretty good for us. After the intense hairline receder that was the last mission, I think we take things slow for just a minute. So, that's exactly what happened. Day 10 was spent on everyday resource gathering. I went out to the Radius for adventure and searched for artifacts and loot without a sole purpose. I wanted to get money, not for anything specific, just for the future. This is the Radius after all, and one small slip up could require 3 stim packs, which, yeah, that adds up a lot, so best to have money when we need it. Since I completed the previous big mission, that meant it will only be a matter of time until the next one arrived, so it would be wise for me to stock up on stuff I might need for the future. This trek, I went in alone as Mars' walkie-talkie batteries ran out, so I was out here with no emotional support. And, while it was a little scary, sure, I strapped on my big boy pants and I did what I had to do. The sun was dying down, so that was my cue to head home. Now, I haven't been honest with y'all, because I lied. I actually did have a plan on what to do with these quote-unquote relaxed days. I wanted a better shotgun. Currently, I have this pump which, unexplainably, just will not cock. I swear to God, it's most definitely a me problem, but every time I go to cock it, it just won't work. So, it's more so a burden of my backpack gun slot. The plan? Sell the pump and work for the spaz. Why this specifically? Number 1, no cocking action. You just cock the little thing, whatever this is called, once, and then you just fucking go crazy. Number 2, it's the gold pump shotgun from Fortnite, and that's pretty fun. But, you should have seen this coming by now, we need to give it a silly name. Fuck it, the Jesus Spat. We're calling it the fucking Spazzes. After this intense rotation of cogs in my brain, I passed out and woke up to day 10. Guys, I'll be honest with you, I could not milk this day if I wanted to. It was literally just basic artifact gathering for the spaz. Now, move along, everybody. But, to the, stubborn people who are sticking around, maybe should, drop a like, maybe, I got something stuck in my mouth, subscribe. Day 12, I fucked up. Not in the game, but with the recording. Good news and bad news. Good news, Mars found new batteries and is back in contact with me. Bad news, I fucked up my mic recording. And it sucks because there was actually a good amount of stuff that happened this day, so while you can't hear me in the best quality in these clips, I can happily explain all that happened right here.
Remember, we're going for the cool spaz right now.
The day started out with me getting an artifact from Pervamane, nothing special there. However, things get interesting when we head over to Zarya and find 2 other artifacts because as it turned out, there's a tank in the game. What the fuck? Just a tank! Straight up just a tank! It's called- I gotta sneeze, hold up.
That would be awesome.
Oh my god! Yeah, no, just a fucking tank, and it's called the BTR. And if you get spotted by it, guess what? You just fucking die. Like, straight up, within 5 seconds, you just get gunned down. And there's you're fucked. You're literally fucked and there's nothing you can do. So, that's cool. Luckily, the only thing that the tank offered was a scare. No bruises or scars, luckily. I made my way to a collection of, I want to say, greenhouses? Or whatever it is, it's indescribable now with what the radius has done to it, so I'll refer to it as one of the greenhouses. Inside, I found the artifact I needed, but also ended up with 2 other artifacts, one of which was nothing but chump change, and the other, well... Oh my god! The other was the godsend, the regen. You see, if you don't know, these things are kind of like the best artifact in the game, and it's not even close. The act is basically 4 stim packs, around that much. They heal you as much as around that much, and it's super useful because it saves money on buying actual stim packs. But anyways, after all this, I headed back home and took a much needed rest. Day 13, I woke up and picked up where I last left off, getting a few last artifacts from missions. I went to Pervave for a rift, then Podeba for a second, plus a sample. Courier? I'll be honest, don't know how to spell that and I'm too lazy to use Google Translate, so I'm calling it Courier. If I said it wrong, whoops. A pretty peaceful day which rewarded me with some much needed money. Enough money, in fact, to afford the Spazis. But at this point, it means nothing. The Spazis isn't enough. We need more. So what do we have here? Yeah, Mosin. What's the name this time? I don't know. I'll get back to you when I think of something. Maybe put a suggestion in the comments? Day 14 is where we wrap up this episode. I nearly broke my headset going for this stupid fucking mission in Balaki. By the way, did I mention I hate Balaki?
Ow, wait. Did I not load it? What's going on here? I didn't load it. Wait, yes I did. What's going on? Oh my god, wait, is safety on? I bet that's it. I bet this... Found what the problem was. Alright, let's kill him. Okay, that's a one-shot kill.
This is so freaking epic.
Oh my god, that killed him in one shot, and it was from a decent range. Ow, asshole. There's another! Gotcha. Wow. What a great start to our run. And I don't even know if I meant that in a good way or a bad way.
I love Into the Radius, but god damn is Balaki just not fun. The design is awful, there's no open space for you to get spotted. Half of it is a damn swamp, it's easy to get cornered. What I'm trying to say is, fuck Balaki. So, whatever. We get the shit done, and now it's time to rest. Wait a minute, what? Farewell feast. I know what's next for us.
Day 15 starts off pretty unimportant. Strong start to this set of days, I know. I went to Balaki to do some missions and slept in Balaki right before I did them. Slow day, I know. Luckily, day 16 has a little more to offer. Day 16, I woke up and immediately went to doing the missions I needed to get done in Balaki. They went pretty smooth for the most part. Not too much to report there. However, the large complex from a while back captured my eye again. So I decided to give it a second run. I scavenged the area like before, only this time with confidence strapped to my chest as well as a bulletproof vest. I ended with... not much, to be honest. However, things get interesting when I discovered what seemed to be an underground attached to the bottom floor of it.
How many fools you just uploaded one with mods?
Oh god.
The retro jump scare.
What the? Guys?
What the fuck is that?
Why am I looking? Why didn't I come down here before? Ooh, what are you waffling
Where
about?
did he come from?
There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. Oh yeah, how do you think it is playing in VR battle? When I came here before, I don't think I acknowledged this part, but now is a better time than ever to check it out. I really like this part of the map, and I wish there was more underground areas like this. It's a nice change of pace from the gray forest areas that lie in the rest of Pechorsk, so having this more linear underground area was really fun to explore. I got some guns out of it, so hey, pretty nice. Not anything too insane, but it was a nice change of scenery that I really appreciated. Afterwards, I headed out for a nice rest before heading home. Day 17, I woke up and made a beeline home. I was ready to go for farewell feast soon, which scared me. I've heard horror stories about farewell feast, so I know I had to be prepared. Before any of that though, I pulled out the loot from my venture, sold it, cleaned the guns I picked up and sold them, and ended up beefing up the Mosin a little bit more. I used the remaining money I had to make any needed repairs to my armor, guns, and whatever else was needed, and to buy as many stim packs as needed. I wasn't going to go out right now. I plan to get one final sleep before whatever tomorrow brings. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, I don't know if I'll make it back in one piece, but I only have one choice, and that choice is to do whatever the UNPSC needs me to do in Zarya. So, with worry on the mind, I tried to calm down and took one final sleep before tomorrow. Day 18 was Doomsday. I woke up and made any possible final preparations, which ended up being none, but better safe than sorry. I entered Zarya and began heading to my destination, which just so happened to be this village-looking thing. Before that, however, I had to take a detour to this place right here, which I dubbed Loot Island. No correlation to anything else, I promise. This is where things get cranked from 1 to 11, because the second I climbed the ladder, everything started going to shit. First off, I thought the island would be a safe place, a deserted singular house in the sky where nothing could reach me. That's really what I thought, which made this even more terrifying.
What was a sneeze?
What? Oh my! Oh my god. Okay.
Black
Slider.
man jump scare.
Oh my god.
Tall black man jump scare.
Jesus Christ, dude. The second I put my guard down, the radius humbled me real fast by putting a slider in a place I thought would be perfectly safe for me. This changed my entire state of mind going into the rest of the mission. Nothing was safe anymore. No longer were the days of peaceful strolls through Perfume, because we're on the penultimate map of the game, and things are going to get worse from here on out. With my boots shaking, I looted what remained of Loot Island. I'm pretty sure I got a gun or something in there, but I don't have the footage with me right now, so I can't confirm. You'll see in the final video, though. So, I left the house and went to climb down until... I hear the rumbling.
BTR like a big time rush.
Dude,
Kill yourself.
quiet! What the? Oh my god, you're joking! You're joking!
What happened?
It's the BTR, that's what happened.
Fun fact, if that like touches him, he fucking dies.
Yeah.
Fucker's gonna...
Please
fucker's
don't
gonna-
see.
You get past it by facing your fears.
You want me to shoot it? I hope you know I can't kill... I hope you know that I can't kill a tank, and if facing my fears means running and running past it, it does not miss.
No, I mean you have to go Super Saiyan and fight it. Does not drift.
Dude, should I just run for it? Should I just run for the village?
Kill the tank.
Honestly, yeah.
I'm hiding behind a rock. Oh god. Spotlight's coming over to me. Come on. Hit the rock.
Hit the Dwayne Johnson rod. The Fortnite.
I gotta find that video. I gotta find the exact video title so I can
Guys,
read it out
guys,
again.
It's so scary to just hear the shots.
I don't want to play this game. I can't do this, dude. I'm panicking so hard. I've had one encounter with this thing before, and it wasn't a pleasant one. I didn't end up injured or anything, but the loud whirring of its tires and the blaring noise of its guns terrified me before. Picture now how I must have felt with them actually targeting me this time. It was scouting the area, almost like it knew I was coming. I had to scrunch up the courage to go down to ground level and try to make it to the village by taking any cover there might have been. While I got hit by some stray bullets of the BTR, I made it to the village at last. And somehow, things got even more. Not only was I still technically exposed to the BTRs, I was still outside of the house, the place was littered with mimics and other creatures. And it seemed like 3 were pinpointing on me at any given time. I couldn't catch a break. The only time I got to catch my breath was by hiding in a house for a couple seconds, on my way to my destination. I was so close, I really was, I could almost reach it, but the whole world was trying to stop me from getting to where I needed to be. Mimics, phantoms, petchos, everything was out to get me. I shot one, another one appeared. I cleared out a horde of phantoms, more appeared.
Oh, I watched it.
What was that? It's empty, no. One bullet's all I need.
I'm not quiet. That's not my name.
Mars, kick him from the call. sucks. Everybody be quiet! Tell me why I'm just unable to, like, do anything, dude.
You're severe autism.
I was going to say that.
I'm gonna need everybody. Just shut up!
No one was talking.
Shut up! That didn't kill him? Dude, I'm stressing out so much. Dude, I'm a real life example of a panic attack right now. You
The
asshole.
joke's like I said.
Stop it.
It sounds like all the people in the village are having a realistic depiction of a panic attack.
We made it to the house. Against all odds though, a few minutes and a few stimpaks later, I made it. The place was relatively safe, not entirely, but more safe than previously. I investigated the area and found a picnic table full of cheering statues. I went into the house right beside the picnic and found a grocery list. I needed a bunch of food, drinks, candy bars, and grenades, strangely enough. I won't question it though. Now, to my luck, I already had about half of these things. I laid them on the table and saw what was left. Let's see, I needed another drink, some candy bars, and both grenades, which shouldn't be that hard. Well, that's what I thought, and the lesson I learned is I should really shut the fuck up. I scoured the surrounding area, killed any oncoming mimics, some of which put up a good fight to be honest, which caused me to use parts of the little amount of stimpaks that remained, and around 15 minutes later, I managed to find the candy bars and drinks I needed. I'm swapping out for my shotgun. What the? Petro! And then I said that about him. Oh my god, do you see how many there are?
Well, hold on, let me count. I'm not even gonna count. That's too many for me. I'm starting to have a realistic panic attack.
I can't with this stupid game. Can't even shoot him. This game sucks. I had a cramp today, my first cramp of my life. I had a cramp. I'm getting old, dude.
What kind of cramp?
Oh, a cramp. What do you mean, what kind of cramp? A leg cramp in my leg, and it hurt really, really bad.
A leg cramp in your leg. Wow.
Yeah, what? Well, I didn't know there were, like, scientific definitions for a cramp. Oh, the gelatinous wakabo cramp. Or did you have, perhaps... Like, what are you saying, dude? It's not as simple as it sounds, though, as there was a mimic around every corner, and I give it my all to stay alive in this unforgiving village.
Gelatinous Johnson?
Gelatinous Johnson? What are you doing here?
Gelatinous Johnson, no.
Dude, he's about to have a realistic panic attack. Oh my god, stop, dude. Dude, I'm about to have a fucking realistic panic attack in this bitch. This shit keeps happening. I have to beat this whole mission on 2 hearts now. Dude, what do I do?
Talk to Gelatinous Johnson, he'll help.
All that was left now was the grenades. The problem is, I couldn't find any. After a while, I flew in the towel, retreated into a building, and had my therapist turned recon expert Mars to find the location of the boom grenade.
It's just normal grenades.
Okay, that's cool. Where?
It says
though?
that you can find 2 of them in cars.
In cars?
Yeah, it says just normal grenades. You can find 2 of them in the surrounding area. Two in the cars in the surrounding area.
Oh, Jesus Christ, of course. Alright, so apparently they're in cars. That seems simple enough. There were actually a lot more cars than I thought, and in total I think I found about 5. I searched the first one. You're joking. Candy bar. The second one? A drink. I kept on searching car after car, but all they gave me was food. There were no grenades to be found. I didn't know what to do at this point. Exploring farther out into Zarya wasn't an option as I had a sliver of health left and no stimpaks on hand. I thought about going home to sleep and coming back later, but running home on my health would just be a death sentence. So, was this it? Was this the part where I'm stuck here forever? No. While I was looking for solutions, I found a lighthouse which contained a bed in it. Without even thinking, I ran straight to it. I thought of a plan on the way. By regaining health from the lighthouse, I can make my way back home, dodging as many entities as possible. From there I can enter Vano, my home base, and buy the grenades I needed to save myself stress and other further injuries. Then I could run back to Zarya and finish the mission. Yeah, it would work. So, I slept. Day 19, I woke up in the lighthouse. It would be nice to see daylight, but for some reason there's very little of it here in Zarya. I made it home, bought the grenades, and went to sleep one final time at home before finishing farewell feast. Day 20, I wasted no time and headed to Zarya. With grenades in hand, I went to the village and plotted the grenades at the table, and then everything shook. I didn't know what was going on, but I knew I'd done what I needed to, as shortly after I put everything on the table, all the items were gone. And all that remained was the beeping on my radar. I pointed it over to the table, and there appeared the artifact I needed. I picked it up, and I made my way home. This mission was probably the most stressed I've ever been in the game. Hardest mission in the game, so far, no doubt. But the only thing on my mind was the huge chunk of money I was about to receive. I opened the delivery box, slapped the artifact in it, and in came the money. I checked my backpack afterwards. I don't know why, I suppose it's just a habit. But in it came a note. A note that you receive after every big mission. Usually they aren't that crazy and I just ignore most of the time, but this one was different. There had been a tragedy. The grenades blew up and caused a large amount of casualties at the picnic that I was responsible packing the food with.
Sasha and Vaya are gone, killed in the explosion on their wedding day. No one has any idea who would dump a grenade at their place. I still can't collect myself. Damn, I can't imagine how their parents are coping with the grief. Feels like as if Pachorsk has become home to some evil power that keeps bringing misery upon us all. So it really just killed him.
I don't know how I'm morally supposed to feel about this. Was I the cause of this? Were these people even real? I mean, after all, if my theory is right, and these were recreations of events from the past, maybe I couldn't do anything to change the outcome. But I can't help but think what would have changed if I hadn't put the grenades on that table. At this point, who knows? I can't think about it too long. So, like the rest of the days, it ended by me going to sleep.
Something tells me we're in the end times. Things are setting up for disaster, and I think it's only a matter of time until things come to an end, one way or another. I don't know whether to be worried or be happy it's over, but I can't focus on that. If I lose focus, I'll forget what my main goal is. My goals have changed for day 21 and onwards. Before, my goal was to get paid by doing missions handed out to me, but now, I need to figure out where I am. I need to know what this place is, and Pachorsk Castle is most likely my final step to figuring that out. But currently, the castle doors are closed, and there's no way to get in, and we still need security clearance to open them up. Which means doing more dirty work for the UNPSC. We had no main missions at the moment, which means it was time to grind. With Mars yet again by my side, or rather in my ear, I headed out to Zarya for some miscellaneous jobs. Day 21 I did just that, spending my sweet time inside of the Zarya greenhouses to find some artifacts I needed. After I retrieved what I needed, the next place I needed to be to continue my item fetching was Poveda Factory. So I headed to the nearest entrance to me, which unfortunately was one that did not greet you very friendly upon arrival. As I arrived, the night passed and we ended up on day 22. Day 22, I entered the top of Poveda and was instantly ambushed by a swarm of armed mimics.
Nah, bro, got the Fortnite bolt-action snipers.
There was no way to truly fully sneak in all stealthy, as going in there regardless left me wide open.
Who the hell are the types of driving in the Cars universe?
Cars?
I
don't know, man. Stop, dude. Why are you like this? They unfortunately hit me with a small ambush, but I was eventually able to take cover and pop a stim pack and recover.
Zach, I don't think it's good that the Geiger counter's going off that much.
Oh yeah, it's really awesome. It makes it even harder to hear. It'd be cool if I could. It'd be really cool if I could see you right now. It'd be also nice if my other controller stopped drifting. I got him. I blindly shot and it worked.
Real.
Oh my god. Throwing the stupid thing away for a minute. I need to listen.
you using the scope on me?
I'm not. I'm using the laser pointer. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, no, no, no! Whoa, 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 buddy! You are just invisible. I can't even see you. Wait, this is does this cause them to respawn? I have to
No, I
say.
thought you said that if I hope that this.
Anything at all? Ooh. That is not anything cool, though. After a few minutes of back and forth peeking, I came out victorious and headed near the factory once I was done with the mimics. Oh wait, was that M3? Wait.
Those are two.
I found a little hidey hole the size of a $2,000 New York apartment to take a nap in, so I slept, but not enough to start a new day. I woke up to still day 22, and almost immediately, hijinks ensued. This is God's Sleepy Soldier right here. Dude, this is literally God's Sleepy Soldier. You heard him. That is a Sleepy Soldier right there. I bet you, alright, watch this. You wanna know how bad the collision is? I bet you I can just climb here.
I was not expecting that.
No
I was not
shot.
expecting
No shot. You're kidding me.
That perfectly.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Wait, wanna see me do it again? Okay, is it not gonna... Alright, well never mind.
A one-time thing.
Is it by chance, is it perhaps by chance a circle number? Or perhaps a pentagonal?
Pentagonal.
Is it by chance an octagonal? Perchance might it be?
Perchance polygonal.
Perchance
What?
triangle? Perchance? Perchance?
Perchance. You can't just say perchance.
What do you mean it's jammed? Oh, is it on safety?
You said, what do you mean it's jammed? I thought you said, what do you mean it's Jim? I thought like text pop up on your screen saying
What do you mean it's not butter?
What do you mean it's gem?
I thought like text popped up on your screen warning you that Jim is nearby.
It's a sign.
Jim is close. Repeat, Jim is near. He is coming and he is not happy.
You do not want to mess with
Oh, wait,
Jim.
oh my god, I hate this game. Oh, that was Jim, by the way, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that was Jim?
I can't believe you killed Jim.
He's taking a block.
Day 23, I headed down from the factory back to Pervame to get the little remaining things I needed, which all went fine and dandy. However, Battle, who was accompanying us at the time, got what I'm referring to as the Curse of Banban.
I went to install Garten of Banban and now everything is frozen.
Oh. Uh-oh.
My whole computer...
No way! No
Oh
way
my
that just
God.
happened! No way that just happened!
No fucking way.
There's no way that just...
No
Battle?
way.
There's no way that
Battle?
just happened. Battle?
I open up the install window for Garten of Banban and Discord crashes.
Dude, no, we heard you say Garden of Banban is lagging my computer, and I was like, and we were like, no way.
I thought your computer fucking exploded.
No, I thought that was the last we would ever hear of Little Old Battle plays. Luckily, or unfortunately, depending on who you ask, Battle was okay, and we soon arrived back home. Once I arrived, I did some miscellaneous things, and since there's no housewife in the radius, I had to take the role. I cleaned up and repaired a bunch of things, sold some stuff, and went to buy my next gun. If some of you don't know somehow, my favorite gun of all time is the Desert Eagle. It's sleek, beefy, fucking metal, so I had to. I heard that this gun is actually trashing into the radius, but I don't care. So, funny nickname time, and this time I gave up. That's fucking funny, let's do it. Day 24, we are on the clock. Today it's currently 2-ish months before the release of this video, and I'm seeing Guardians of the Galaxy 3 in 30 minutes. My answer to the radio station is growing, and I need to get something done before that time. That is finding an artifact in Ye Olde Underground Facility. This is also probably my favorite building in the entire game, by the way. Anyways, it was a race against the clock. I made it, and got the artifact. I saved the game and went to the movie.
That shit was peak. Anyways, we picked up where we left off and did what we needed to do. Looted the facility and then went to Pobeda to get another artifact. Little did I know this would be the worst thing that would ever happen to me in this game. This artifact cluster venture lasted me, I kid you not, an hour. Just trying to get the artifacts from this cluster took over an hour. I'm not exaggerating for comedic effect. It actually took me that long. Lightning anomalies, barely visible entities shooting me, my lack of fucking health. This would not be fun, and it wasn't, and talking about it truly doesn't put into perspective how miserable it truly was.
You talking about you talking about sadness. I understand.
We have it. We have it.
Oh, finally.
Okay, no, we're shot. We just died. But eventually we did it. It was over. After I finished, I headed straight to Pervame where the new day began. Day 25, I ended up in Pervame, beelining straight home. I was done. I was done. I was tired, exhausted, and drenched in sweat and probably blood. I did some remaining things I needed to do before sleeping. I cleaned up some things I found, sold some stuff, and then passed out and went to bed. Day 26 was another fun day of Zarya hunting. On this adventure, we had to get another Helix for a mission. Had some, I'm not here anymore. You got me. I'm dead. You got me. I'm dead. Oh, okay. Really? You can still see me. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, you done? Are you really done? I see you. Trouble with the BTR, but none of this compared to the fucking shit I had to do afterwards. My ammo was gone. I wasn't prepared at all, and all I was left with was a knife and a mission. The mission? Kill 6 enemies. I had no choice.
I'm so confused on how he died earlier. Just throw a knife.
So I messed up the throw. So I'm reloading my save. Minutes passes, I methodically took down enemy by enemy, and with like 2 durability on my knife, I won. Shit. Waste all your bullets. You gonna reload now? You gonna reload? You gonna reload? Yep, he's reloading. Come on!
He's just looking up and down.
Yeah, that had to be it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. After that, I made my way home by first going to Balaki and then Vanna. Day 27, I received a new mission. Kids Playground. Information was vague, but it was good money, so I had to move forward. However, I was underprepared. So, I had a grind session that took me to Pervame, then Balaki, and then back to Pervame again. This alone took about an hour, but it was worth it as I ended up with enough money to do the things I needed. And after selling everything, I was fucking rich, actually. Oh wait, let's get a little. Let's raise the price $2. Whoa! What? Why was that worth a lot?
Dude, what is?
Hey, I know I said I wouldn't, but this thing sucks. So how was that less than the mag?
LOL?
Oh, not to mention we didn't even sell the guns. I've never had this much money before, actually. I was swimming in shit that I needed a while ago. As time went on, though, I began to notice the flaws in the Godog. It's been here with us for a while, but I think it's time for it to rest. As earlier, I found an ATK with options for even more attachments, including a grenade launcher. Yeah. So, even though the Godog is retired, it will never be forgotten. I obtained the ATK, which I cleverly dubbed, the ATM. Yeah, I gave up, I know. I drugged it up with attachments and bought the grenade launcher plus grenades to go with it. Along with this, I also maxed out the Geagle, giving it a comedically large scope. Funny. I was ready to conquer the next mission, but first, I needed some sleep. Day 28, it was time. I headed to my mission located in Zarya, a warehouse with seemingly dozens of enemies. It was now or never. But something's
You're about to get hit by a ghost train.
Yeah, thought I saw a BTR light. Let's go in here first. God, this is scary. I hate Zarya, dude. Oh, I already see a few mimics in that big building. Jeez, this place is big.
Let's see what they do.
Let's see what they do now that we got that grenade launcher.
Oh yeah, let's see what it do. Dude, no, I always play so defensive. I never have my arms down by my side. I'm always like this. I always have my arms up. I never have them at my side. I just noticed that. I literally just noticed that. I'm always in a defensive state when playing this game. I just noticed. Yeah.
Guy has a gun to defend himself?
Everybody else, ooh, yippee. You know what? Let's listen. Let's see what
Slap
he's
that
got.
right in thing.
Bop.
UNPSC, Explorer 12, Log 8-13, Fragments. Fragments are humanoid in appearance, although it is unclear whether the material they are composed of is biological in origin. We have observed over time that the bodies of fragments have a texture reminiscent similar to rubber and of wool, and though they are not as warm as living human beings, their body temperature is higher than this.
Oh my god! Let's see how this thing works. That didn't hit any of them.
You miss. You miss. Correct.
Where's everybody else?
Fuck a grenade right up in the hole.
Someone's about to die.
There's another one there?
Apparently. How?
This grenade launcher. Like, just aim at the side of the pillar. That should hit him. No.
I am! Dude, how? What is the collision detection, dude? That was collision, because I was hitting him.
I'm gonna go, you're right back.
No, you're not. Not right now. You can't. Not right now. You cannot eat right now, Mars. Mars, you cannot eat right now. Splash damage, baby. Oh, he just fell off.
That was a mimic.
Hey. Oh god. What is it talking about?
It's talking about the... I don't know.
You're not dead from that, really. Okay. Really?
Is that guy armored?
Well. Come on, what's going on? Die. Damn it, I missed. Oh god, I fell in the hole. Nice. Ouch. Not very nice of you, look. After a while, I'm pretty sure we took them all out. However, this wasn't the only thing we had to do. Apparently, I had to shine a light at something, which apparently I had already done. And a second later, my radar went off. I went outside and came face to face with what looked to be a ghost train. It was all wobbly like it was an entity, but it posed no threat. I climbed on and claimed my artifact, and then the train took off. So, I relaxed as it took me back to Vano. Things were peaceful. There was no danger in sight. I could genuinely relax on the ride home. I took a rest, probably the only one I've been able to get besides actually sleeping. The ride home was nice. It reminded me why I loved this game in the first place. I hope things stay like this when I return. We end our story today As things have gone on, they've slowly spiraled out of control faster and faster. I went from blowing up a door to delivering a bomb and killing, to raiding a warehouse and killing dozens. Somehow, things got more extreme. It was fun at first, but soon after, it became traumatizing. Although, as I slept on day 28, I had a realization. I am doomed to die. Somehow, sometime, I will die. I don't know how I will die, but it'll most likely be when I discover the truth of this place. I don't think there's a way out for me, I just can't imagine. I put 2 and 2 together to realize something. Part of the lore of Into the Radius goes as follows. People that remained alive during the event inside of Pachorsk had their bodies changed. Long story short, it modified them so they could not live without the natural radiation of Pachorsk. Meaning, if they left the area of Pachorsk, they would die soon after. Knowing the implications of this, it's better to just accept than be afraid the rest of the run. I will die, but if I do, I have to go out guns blazing. So, in the meantime, before my next mission, I need to stock up as much as possible, prepare for anything that could potentially happen. Shit's about to get wild, and we're not spending any more time worrying or thinking about the things I've done. Day 29 I awoke, I got straight to work. I went over to my console and accepted 4 missions, each in varying places. If you'll remember from last time, I officially retired the Godog in favor of the ATK, nicknamed the ATM. While nearly fully decked out, it wasn't. Money wasn't a factor in not being able to max out though, as I had actually more than enough. I got a scope and any other attachment I could use and maxed out the ATM. Since the grenade launcher would come in handy later, no doubt, I bought a whole stash of VOG grenades. The only thing else that happened on the morning of day 29 was natural preparations, like reloading, cleaning, etc. My first location to go was Blotki. Remember a bit ago when I mentioned how things were about to get wild? Well, things got wild a lot faster than I thought. Oh, get fucking ready. Cause shit's about to... Oh, it's not loaded. Now... Bro! Mars! Mars! Oh my god, dude! How many were there? How many were there?
A lot.
At least 10. That was fucking awesome. I feel like a god. After this, I went to multiple places within Balaki, obtaining things I needed like rifts, documents, and artifacts.
Yesterday, I felt like a battle.
Good question. Am I stuck? Yep. I'm stuck. I didn't want to get this unstuck. Shit. Well, this is fuck. Well, I'm about to have to tank some damage. I wrapped up what needed to be done in Balaki, so I headed to Babeta.
Guys, is there like, what's canon to the Bible? Is there like some uncanon, like...
I once again entered the main factory of Pobeta Factory, as it had another rift I needed. Although, I had no idea if this was for a mission or what, but I found a cool watch. Oh yeah, by the way, surprise, happy birthday, but not to you, but to me, because I found an MP5K. Oh shit! Never thought about buying it, but I've already vibed with the MP5K because of how slick it looks. No idea if I'll end up using it, but hey, guess we'll have to find out. I exited from the window and made my way to the same bunker I went to a long time ago and finally slept after this long day. Day 30, without wasting a second, I exited the bunker and began heading home. My backpack was full and heavy. I had to exit Pobeda and go to Pervame, then Vano, all with 0 free hands due to the MP5K and this Mosin I found somewhere somehow. But there were little obstacles in the way, so so all in all, it was pretty painless. Although before I fully made it home, I got a visit from a little friend.
Ataxia and visual auditory.
He didn't even he literally didn't hit me! He's up in the watchtower! Anyways, I got home and, you know the drill. Clean, sell, deliver. Wait.
Is that an AK mag?
Yep.
It is.
Let's not forget my favorite part of this series, restocking. Hell yeah. Anyways, honk me, now I will sleep. Day 31, Daychamp decided to pop in for a bit, and before 5 minutes could pass, we were arguing. Metastases? Is that a Breaking Bad ripoff reference?
It's Metastasis.
Yeah, whatever, nerd. I don't care.
Bro,
Mustocities?
Must-
No! How do you mess up pronunciation that bad?
Because I wasn't reading, dude. I wasn't metastasis.
First
Metastasis.
as cachet.
Hey, that was the old me. That was the old
you
me.
still call it that. You still call it that sometimes.
With the cat, no, I literally have never called it the cat. A Kate. What did I literally have never called it that since you corrected me. You are literally gaslighting everyone in this call right now to think I'm a.
I'm not even paying attention, bro. He's absolutely a witness. He really has not said cachet, and I'm mad.
Not with you,
Yeah.
but at the start of the season, he said it a lot.
Yeah, at the start, and then you correct. With some money I had, I ended up giving the MP5K a good upgrade treatment. Not enough to fully max it out, but we were getting pretty close, that's for sure. After preparations, I did the usual, did some missions in Perfume, and then headed out to Palaki. Here's something you guys might not know. I'm an idiot. In this game, you can buy combat knives. However, there's a special type of knife you can only find in stashes called the Spatnaz? I don't know. Something like that. Spatnaz combat knives. They hit harder, last longer, and are overall way better. I've had one for a while, however I forgot to repair it after a previous mission, and by the time I went out to do missions on day 31, it broke. However, there was a stash inside the entrance of Balaki, one I had never been to, which was told to me by none other than Mars. Everybody comment, fuck yeah, Mars. I climbed into the back of a truck and was greeted with 2 of the shits, along with 3 stim packs. Super useful and saves me money later on, so I don't have to buy as many. Soon after, my mission was to commit another mass genocide, and boy did I ever! This covered almost everything I needed to do. The last mission was in Sarya, but it just took me less time to go back to Vano before heading back out. So, I headed all the way back to Vano, delivered the stuff for the mission, sold, cleaned, you get the memo. Also, ever since I got rich, I don't really sell guns anymore. I have a little gun collection in my home base, and while I'll probably never use any of them, they look nice together, and since money is no longer a worry, it'll be a nice little hobby to have to distract me from my life in the radius. Anyway, I went out for a very brief Zarya mission to bring back a black box. As in brief, I mean, I closed my eyes, opened them, and I was back at Vano ready to deliver it. To wrap up the day, I ended up maxing out the MP5K, and wow, it looks sick. Again, not sure how much of a heavy hitter this one will be, and not sure how much I'll use it, but I'm just so terribly rich that I can just take a gamble on maxing out a gun like this. On day 32, I woke up, checked my missions, and holy shit. This was the last mission. I consulted Mars about what to do beforehand. We could go now. I mean, I was largely prepared, but Mars drove me to my senses short after. I needed stim packs. Lots of stim packs. I accepted 2 final preparation missions, the last normal missions of our story. Before I went out, I had to make a final roster pick. What would my final guns be? After some thinking, I settled on this. The shotgun, Mosin, and Godog were officially retired. They did great service throughout the journey, but now it's time to give them the rest they deserve. Stepping up to the plate lies the ATM, Opium 9, Geagle, and MP5K. The MP5K may be a new recruit, but I have faith in the little guy. Anyways, with that settled, we head out for our final missions. Now, just because they were the final normal missions doesn't mean they were special. As emotional I could make it, I won't, because they were just normal-ass missions in Zarya. Except, they actually kind of kicked my ass a little bit. I was fine at the start getting documents from a factory in Zarya, but things shortly went awry once I entered the vicinity of Loot Island. No! I was close! That's the thing so I just have to go. I just have to book it. Go away, go away.
Don't worry, the tanks can't hear you. Oh.
What the?
There's a slider. Hi.
Well, damn. No turning back now, however, so I pushed on, managing to get a Rolex before making my way back home. This wasn't easy, as I had to trudge through a whole ass Zarya factory before getting home. Thank God, there was a bunker inside which I used to sleep. I woke up and my triumphant ass headed to Perfume, a necessary location to go get to Vano. Glad I saved. Things went relatively peacefully, but I was about fucking collapsed on the last minute home. I quite literally came to a crawl with the amount of stuff I had. Guess it was a worthy little expedition after all. You know the gist at this point. Got home, sold, delivered, sold, delivered. That leaves us with only 2 things to do. Gear the fuck up, then raid Pachor's castle. I prepared as much as possible. I loaded all of my ammo one last time, brought as many stim packs as I could, repaired my armor, and as the night began to fall, it was time. The final sleep. This was it. The final day. Mars sat patiently on the other side of the walkie-talkie as I headed out for, truly, the last time. It's taken months to get here. Thank you all for watching.
What do you think you're doing? Oh, you smashed his fucking brains in. Holy shit. Save again. He found an ugly man. Where did he go? Keeps moving. You can grenade him.
I'm not gonna. Yeah. You're
Well,
right.
how-
You're.
Okay. Yeah, oh, fuck! Jesus Christ, that guy unloaded everything down on you. Those guys. There's two of them. The fuck is wrong with that guy? What's his problem?
This deagle's not gonna work. The deagle is just not going to work here.
They pussy, they scared.
No, I don't have one loaded. Alright, don't fail me. Don't fail me, don't fail me, don't fail me. Got it.
What the fuck are you doing?
Nothing?
So, I don't see a helix.
Petro! Where have you been? What? Oh my!
Wait, how their parents are coping with the loss? Are they seething? Are they molding through?
The journey was terrifying. We started out on the outside and making our way in shortly after. The inside wasn't safe at all, however. It was claustrophobic, poorly lit, and filled with entities. That's one, but I know there's another somewhere here. Didn't know if anybody was there, but it was worth a shot.
It's an invisible guy. I'm the ultimate patrol squad. I'm the patrol scared.
Yeah, you definitely are. The only times you weren't here is when I just did not tell you that they were okay.
Yeah.
Later, I eventually made it back outside. It almost felt good. Like I was outside getting a fresh breath of air, although unfortunately the air was, well, certainly not fresh, to say the least. But alas, we continued.
Is it by chance? Is it perhaps by chance a circle? No.
You said, what do you mean it's jammed? I thought you said, what do you mean it's jammed? I thought like text pop up on your screen saying,
What do you mean it's not butter?
What do you mean it's Gem?
I thought like text popped up on your screen warning you that Jim is nearby.
It's inside.
Jim is close. Repeat, Jim is near. He is coming and he is not happy.
You do not want to mess with
Oh, wait, Oh god, we're gonna have to put on the gas mask. Imagine they put a BTR on here.
They didn't.
Yeah,
But
I
if
know.
they did, yikes.
Yeah, no, definitely.
You just see the little light coming across the path.
Yeah. And finally, we made it. The final tower. The heart of Pachor's castle. The heart of the radius. There's a lot. I'm gonna just go up there and kill him. There's like 4 of them there. Alright. Last one. I better not miss. Why am I so stupid? What?
I don't know, man.
Wait a minute.
The guy. That's the rift. Break it. Just mash it. Just destroy that thing. Violently shake it.
Kill him first.
Oh god. Your heartbeat doesn't matter. It can all end now.
It's almost over.
Oh god damn. It's time.
You impressed us, Explorer number 61. You made it. All went according to the plan.
What's that voice?
So, what is it like?
I can't move.
Being a hero, a savior, the chosen one, or the destroyer? It was you who invoked the event, didn't you?
Who are you? What is this place? Was it your plan?
No, you did not. Are you upset? You could never be the one, because there is no you. You are a mere echo of many people, an illusion, a composite image. Your dear Katya never existed too.
What are you saying? I am real. Please don't listen to it.
She is your personal motivator that led you to the center, the castle, me. Congratulations. You made it here. Iteration successful. I am satisfied. Should I reward you? Take this gun and make your choice. Kill her and you will be free to live an ordinary life outside the radius.
No, please. I'm so sorry I brought you here. I didn't know any of this until now.
Kill me, and I will give her human form. She will live, all her memories will come true, but you will vanish. Choose your reward, Explorer number 61.
I don't think we can trust it about letting you go. But please, I'd rather die than stay trapped in here forever. If neither of us is real anyway, we can't die for real. Don't be afraid to shoot. You can stop it all right now.
What will it be, Explorer number 61? Do you want a name, a home, a future? Or are you going to play the hero and the sacrifice? You must understand that you can't harm the Radius. The work in progress here will continue.
Now, you can choose.
Oh my god, what is going on?
Who will you shoot?
Fuck.
God or Katya? So you're gonna kill God? You're gonna kill Katya? Maybe shoot the eyeballs in the sky?
Thinks the bro should die.
That did nothing.
What were the things again? If I shoot
Katja,
her,
you get a life of your own. And if you shoot the god thing, Katja gets her life.
Yeah, but you vanish.
Yeah. It's all done.